At hindi rin po siguro tama na palagi na lang tayo aasa sa resiliency ng ating mga kababayan pagdating sa sakuna. The Filipino people deserve better.
Senator from Makati, Senator Binay.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chairman. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Hindi na po bago sa ating bansa ang pagdaan ng mga bagyo at habagat. Ngunit hindi naman po nangangahulugan na tuwing may bagyo at malakas na ulan ay tatanggapin na lang natin na may baha. In 2010, the year after Ondoy, the DRRM law was set in place. And we opted to mainstream climate change adaptation and disaster risk management in the CLUP for LGUs to implement. But 15 years after Ondoy, parang ganun pa rin ang ating sitwasyon sa Metro Manila at maging sa mga karatig na lalawigan. The Metro Manila Flood Management Project of the DPWH and the MMDA back in 2012 was initiated to address the recurring flooding issues in Metro Manila. The MMFM project was supposed to enhance flood management and resilience through a combination of infrastructure improvements, better management of solid waste that clogs waterways, and community-based initiatives. Yet a large part of the 13 million residents in Metro Manila remain to be vulnerable and living in high-risk flood zones. Kahit yung pinakamahinang bagyo o ulang dala ng habagat ay nauuwi pa rin sa pagbaha. Kaya ang tanong ng lahat, 15 years makalipas ang Ondoy, ano na ang nangyari sa dose-dosenang feasibility studies at flood management plans para sa Metro Manila na pinondohan ng ating pamahalaan at maging ng ibang bansa kasama na ang World Bank? Anong nangyari sa lagpas trilyong pisong flood control projects ng DPWH, MMDA, kasama na ang DILG, DSUD, DNR, LLDA na pamahalaan? It is painfully evident that these measures have failed to produce the necessary improvements to safeguard our communities. And it is deeply concerning that despite the significant funds allocated to DPWH and MMDA, our flood management systems remain inadequate. Sadly, Project NOAA, after 5 years of providing critical lead time warning to agencies involved in disaster prevention and mitigation, was shut down in 2017. At sa halip na palakasin ito, kontento na tayong i-downgrade ang isang magandang proyekto at magkanya-kanya na lamang ang mga ahensya at LGU ng flood control programs. Narito po tayo ngayon para busisiin ang mga proyekto at mga programa at pag-aralan kung saan nagkulang ang mga polisiyang dapat magtitimon sa ating disaster risk reduction and management, climate change adaptation and mitigation, and education in emergencies programs noong kasagsagan ng Bagyong Karina. At hindi rin po siguro tama na palagi na lang tayo aasa sa resiliency ng ating mga kababayan pagdating sa sakuna. The Filipino people deserve better. Muli, magandang umaga po sa lahat, and I hope for a meaningful discussion with all of you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.